What's going on, guys? We have the Summon Rush Champion Chase. This shenanigans going on that if you're going for the fusion, you got to get it. Now, with that said, my bracket's actually pretty low so far. There may be a whale who pops up and goes for this. I do not plan to go for this. If I get lucky and pull a mythical and a legendary champion, then maybe I pick up an extra Queen of Hearts, but it'd be a +1 for me. It's just not really cool to go for that if I already have one. Yeah, +1 would be cool, but I'm not going to do that. When someone else can pick it up, they probably don't have a copy of her. I'm just going to sit back and watch the battle unfold, basically. Now, with that said, I really don't think I can get very high on this anyways, because 2x Sacreds is not really the best way to push Champion Chase. If it was Ancients, it's going to be a completely different scoring. But today's video is sponsored by Marvel Strike Force. If you're a fan of the Marvel Universe, you enjoy squad-based RPG games, which, by the way, I already know you do, you're watching my channel, then I'm sure you're going to enjoy Marvel Strike Force. So go ahead and use the link down below or scan the QR code on screen and check out the game for free. You're also going to be able to take advantage of free limited time character giveaways this month. In Marvel Strike Force, you can build your unique team of X-Men, Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxies, heroes, or villains, whatever mix and match you want to take on to battle in campaign, Blitz, where you're going to be battling against other players, or in Alliance raids. Now, my personal favorite hero is going to be Crossbones. Now, Crossbones may not be the best hero in the game, I know that, but he was the best for me. I pulled him very early on the game. I changed my profile picture to him a long time ago. You can see that in the top right corner, but I gotta say, if I could have any character in the game, it would definitely be Apocalypse. This dude is sure to be good. He has two awesome outfits as well, the gold build plus the blue and gold. Now, when it comes to playing Marvel Strike Force, the best place to play it is going to be in the bathroom, right? When you're brushing your teeth or you're waiting for the shower to warm up or whatever else you're doing, it's a great place to play it. Or maybe you're running some multi-battles on your PC. Well, pull up Marvel Strike Force on your phone and play it from there. If you want to try Marvel Strike Force today, go ahead, click the link down below, install the game for free, give it a shot. You're going to take advantage of this month's limited time character giveaways. And I want to say a big thank you to Marvel Strike Force for sponsoring today's video. Now back to the content. I have one prism to do. Let's go ahead and pop this open, see what we get here. I'm going to turn the volume back on. Legendary, it's pausing for a long time. Daggone. They made me wait in anticipation. Mr. looks like a crow. Malekith Bloodflock. All right, cool. We're not going to use him, but let's go in here and turn up the volume just a little bit. Sound effects, music. There we go. Much better. Now, we have two Sacreds to pull. We have a Remnant Summon as well. Boy, oh boy, do I hope I get something good from this Remnant Summon. The two Sacreds, though, Cheshire Cat would be awesome. I didn't go for it during the Guaranteed event, but I would love to pick it up during this event. If I have to go for some Ancients as well, I may do that. I really want to get to the... Dang, I really want to get to the... What's it called? Let's see. The 4,500. I really want to get to that 4,500 points there. But it's going to be difficult. Don't quite have enough fragments of any of these champions to get there. I can summon the Fusion Champion and get a little bit closer. But hey, player, just toss me a little mythical champion real quick, please. Oh, dang. Maybe a Void? Nope, not even a Void Epic. They are playing hard to get with these champions, unfortunately. Now, what are we going to do the rest of the way? I could do 4 Voids. I really don't want to have to sit out and wait for a long time to basically... I don't want to have to spend money to get the Void shards for a potential Void guarantee. So I don't want to dip below 100. But I also want to finish this fusion. I have to finish the fusion because I'm so close. It's going to get me close to the 4,500 once I summon Esme. If I would have saved my Knave of Hearts, then I could have just used Knave during this event and picked up a good chunk of points. Maybe I go in here and do some Broadmaw fusions. How many of those do I have? How many could I do, basically? So I got none of her. I got no copies of her. I'm not going to use the uncommons for this. That'd be so mind-numbing. Okay, so not very many. Basically couldn't do anything. I got 4, 2, 2. I could do 2. I don't know if I'm too worried about that, honestly. We'll do a few Ancient Summons, maybe 30 or so. Ancients are good for Champion Chase, typically. Double Epics back to triple Epics, quad Epics. Oh my goodness. Quintuple, 5 Epics? 5 Epics in a non-2x event? These rates are crazy. What the heck? Can we do it again? And let me just go ahead and finish out this event. We'll do one more 10 pull. Don't mind if I do. Maybe pull a Primal Shard. I don't know. Those are a little bit more valuable. I really want to wait for 2x for those, but maybe pull 1 because I am at 21. Let's go ahead and get 1 rare champion real quick, guys. Maybe get a mythical. Okay, just a good old rare champion, a Sentinel. All right, so where am I at in these points? That was a really good temple for sure. Okay, we actually have the fusion. We can claim the fusion now. 3,300 points. Let's go ahead and pick up the fusion real quick. This is the best time to do it. Summon Esme. She gives me, what, 1,000 points? If she does, that's awesome. I'll go ahead and finish out, get the fragments as well. Yo, we got a legendary! Nah, but not really that great. Not a special one for the thumbnail, unfortunately. But if you get close to these points and you can pick up the fragments, definitely go for that. What is she going to give me as points? 3340. I don't know what she actually gave, though. I should be like, okay, 3,800. Oh, I need like almost 1,000. These ancient... Okay, well, I can't do that just yet. Let's come in here. Let's go this. Instant upgrade. We have 2 champions only. I'm going to drop some... I don't typically do this, even with 3-star champions. I usually give them brews for champion training tournaments. But I'm going to do that here just so I can speed up the process through this account, the shard pulls. We'll do 10 more. Hopefully be able to finish it out with this. If we have the same rates as we did the first time with the epics, then we'll be good to go. 250, I believe, there. It's nice. 580 points. That should get me really close to go ahead and finishing this out. And then I can forge a new relic. So we're going to be like 200 away. I could do mystery shards, but let's just do a few. Let's do 5 more ancients. There we go. This actually may be good. Actually, surprisingly good rates for these epics popping out for me right now. I'm like within shooting distance of this. This is very, very close, honestly. I'm not going to go for it, though, like I said. Would be cool to get a dupe copy over, but I don't need it that much. So I'm going to go for Cat's Gaze, baby. Let's see if we can get it. 25, not quite enough to make another one after this, but let's see. Maybe a legendary? Yo, we got a legendary. Ooh, okay. This is a really, really good one to have, actually. Wearer has a 25% chance to reflect stun, sleep, fear, true fear, freeze, provoke, petrification, and sheep debuffs back at the producer. But also, check this out. Speed gets boosted. So, if I was to put this on my Airbeus, who's currently 428, let's see, how much speed could I get on this? This is actually really cool, honestly. Huge pull, +3 speed. Don't mind if I do. Take up to rank 3. What's the chance? This is kind of OP, actually. +6 speed. A little bit crazy as well. Getting him up to the next level, though, is difficult. But, okay, so if I was to put it on her, a little extra HP, some extra speed. This is 5, 10, 15% chance boosted. So 40% chance, is that right? 40% chance reflect a debuff back at the producer. Extra 6 speed. Actually, I think I might want on my Crixia, honestly. Because Airbeus doesn't really do stuff that would, have a concern of reflecting the sheep. I could put it on Shuzin, give her an extra 6 speed. She'd be at 462, a little bit speedy. I like that. But there's another relic that has better speed stuff, right? I'm super happy for that, though, honestly. Very happy for that. I've had actually 2 game-changing S-tier relic crafts today. Earlier this morning, I crafted a relic for my Trunda that will allow me to do a video on it and make sense, because I think I get some decent damage up. This coronet is huge. Not for sure if this works, but I would assume it does, like with her A3 definitely, and then maybe her A2 as well. But either way, Trunda's going to be pushing some awesome damage soon. With that said, the Wand of Submission, who am I going to put this on? Crixia is a good option because she does an A3 skill that has a chance of placing, that has a chance of removing buffs and has a chance of making her get sheeped. So having a chance of reflecting that is pretty huge, actually. I don't use her a ton. I'm trying to think of who else I use that could be sheep bait, basically. The extra speed would be nice for her as well. I like to get her in some more content anyways. I wish she was a higher blessing. I mean, she's a beast of a champion, even at 4-star, but 5-star gives her extra accuracy and resistance, which is quite huge for her. Shuzin isn't a huge sheep target. She does have the decreased speed and the increased speed thing on this A3. But as far as relics I would actually like to use for her, it would definitely be more like the Hallowed Hilt, probably, or something that's going to give her even more speed. Like, I'm just going for more speed for her. Like, the speed on the first one is huge, massive. This has good speed, but it's not like this. This one's crazy speed. I'll just go for the speed on that, basically. So I have to consider what I want to go there, what champion. You guys let me know what champion you think would be best on. Actually, matter of fact, I think yesterday I forged a Cat's Gaze as well. So the last few days I've had some really good forging luck. Now, my gemstones are still kind of garbage, honestly, but I have a Cat's Gaze sitting here. 2 of these, which I don't really use. I forged this yesterday also. Yesterday. And then this morning, plus the Coronet. Now with this, wearer gains 10% turn meter every time they revive an ally. That's interesting. That's definitely interesting. The circle ones are not that great, though. Turn meter increase effects are 10% more effective on the wearer. I mean, I might as well put that on there. The circle ones, I haven't gotten any great circle gemstones. Matter of fact, actually, before I do the next person's shard pulls, which are about to come up, I'm going to check out the gemstones. It's the circle ones, right? Ball Slayer, no, none of this. Revived decreases, not revised. I want to look for something that would be decent on Crixia, possibly. Not really that much. So I feel like the circle ones, I've never really gotten great stuff. But either way, that could be a good one for Crixia. Put her in a pinpoint set. Maybe get her in a stone skin as well. And then, hey, I can actually bring her into content at that point, because the big issue with her in Live Arena is she just takes sheeps pretty often. Also, she weak hits versus Armons and Magic Affinity champions. But if I'm able to get her into Stone Skin plus Pinpoint, she won't be sheep that first time. She could be an excellent, excellent option. I want to use her some more, so maybe I do that. Maybe I get a new build on her. This build's not really being used, so I'll switch that over, get the wand on her, and then she'll be reflecting sheep back with a very high chance, which, that is crazy. What's the cool? Is there not even a cooldown on that? I wonder if it reflects it, even if it stops it with Pinpoint. I wonder if Pinpoint stops it and then still reflects it. And can I get sheeped again with the reflect? I don't know. Definitely gonna go on her though. I think it's a very solid option to throw on her. I kind of want to take it up to the next level, but it takes so many +4s to do that. Like, you gotta be careful with how much you upgrade, honestly. But either way, guys, I'm rambling at this point. Let's jump into the next person. Shard pulls. I didn't get a legendary, but man, I got something that's probably just as good. Either way, thank y'all for watching. Let's jump into the next one. All right, guys, we're over into 3AMG Snake's account, and we're going to be pulling some shards for this Champion Chase tournament. Now, this will put him 5 over, but he's going for the mod fragments, essentially, so not a bad idea. We're going to pull Ancients as well as the Prism Summon. Let's go ahead and pick up a Legendary. That'd be pretty awesome. We're not going to be winning the Queen of Hearts in this account. You got to pull way too many shards to actually get that, so if we can get to the 15 frags, get all those done, awesome. If you're at 90 fragments right now, you can get 5 from the Champion Chase, as well as 5 from the Classic Arena, and be good to go. But he wants me to pull his Ancient Shards, no Sacreds today, saving for potential future events. So there's no boost on Ancients, but roll the dice. They are pretty good to finish out Champion Chase events, typically. These epics are worth, what, 250 points each? Something like that, maybe? So 340 points for 110 pull. If everyone's like this, we'll end up with like 1,800 points, which will put us a little ways away from the actual 15 frags, but if we get a few epics on the way, then we should be okay. There we go, another epic. I guess that was probably a Mercy epic. The first 10 pull, actually, maybe not. 2 epics, that's good. It's like, feels like 2x rates, basically. Looking for a Harima or a Nishak inside this account. Both of those champions, I think, are probably pretty impactful for anybody who doesn't already have them. I mean, those 2 champions are massive. We're going to do a few single pulls real quick. I have no sound over here. I'll make sure to turn the sound back on when I do my shard pulls, which you guys probably see in mine first, and then this account. Would love to pick up a legendary for him, but hey, sometimes, most of the time, you don't get them, from Ancient Shards especially. 2x Sacreds is a decent time to pull, especially if you don't have Cheshire Cat. 2x Sacreds. Decent time to pull if you're looking for legendary stuff. But with Champion Chase tournaments, Sacreds are some of the worst shards to pull. Not as bad during a 2x, but you're getting basically 250 points per when these are worth 500 during Summon Rush. So you got to weigh out the pros and cons and what's best for your account. Like, this was basically a Sacred right here. There's one ancient, basically a sacred. Ancients can get you through these events pretty easily. It came up empty-handed, unfortunately. Let's see where he's at as far as this event goes. Not quite there, so this is a tough spot to be in. I mean, you're very close to the 2,500. All right, so I asked him what his plans were to finish out the fusion. He said he has some Relic Keeper and Broadmaw stuff to do, which is awesome. Great idea to do this. If you have the ability to, go ahead and fuse some of these. He has 3, 3, 1, so he can do 1 Broadmaw. And for Relic Keeper, he can do plenty. So a few Relic Keeper. Okay, 1 Relic Keeper, basically. But either way, awesome. Could do maybe some of these fusions for just a car as well. But very cool stuff here to get the extra points squeezed out. As far as his account goes, I mean, this is pretty awesome. He has Marius, he has Newt, he has Yasu. These are some beasts of champions. We have Lamasu. Some really good champions there. So, unfortunately, we didn't pick up no new legendary. We did get some epics. Got kind of close in the event. Kind of came up dry. Honestly, probably what a lot of you guys see. This is a cool build with the Feral 9-piece. Very, very cool stuff. He says, F it, pull the sacreds. I'll pull 1 for him. I don't make him a bad. Let's do 1. We'll do 1 sacred. Get a legendary here. Let's see. Nope, not a legendary. All right, I'll pull 1 more sacred. Let's see. 1 more. 2 and done. Let's see. No. I don't want to keep pulling for him in case there's an event coming up. My microphone is getting loose, so it keeps dropping down on me for some reason. I don't know why it's dropping. Let's raise the desk up a little bit, compensate. Let me tell him. All right, guys, so we're going to hop out of this account. Unfortunately, it came up dry, but I appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully, my sharp pulls went amazing, and I hope yours did as well. Maybe he pulls a few sacreds and gets a new legendary champion, but either way, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.